because Virginia
Absolutely,
Tech
it's a
would have
big
been right
debate.
there. And you know how many points they have in this championship?
I know exactly how many points they have in this championship.
0. We're going to 165 pounds now. Lewnes and Marable. Marable we saw earlier, he's from Missouri. Good contingents from Missouri. 3 wrestlers from Missouri in the consolation championships here, wrestling for points, but none in the finals. And Cornell's Lewnes, a freshman. We've talked about him earlier.
Sure.
And he's going to be around along with his teammates. And like you said, Nickerson's coming back. The
Lean will be back.
Yeah.
And so when you talk about those 5 freshmen, Mike Gray, Mack-Lewnes, DJ Maher, Justin Kerber, Kerber's uncle's Randy Lewis, plus Kerber was a great All-American for Iowa, and Jokum with the heavyweight.
Let's go down to Quinn.
Tim, Lewnes is a freshman, but he actually took a year off between high school and college and went out to Colorado Springs and trained at the U.S. Wrestling Center out there with Coach Brand's brother, his twin brother. Lewnes, kid from the Mid-Atlantic region, grew up in Annapolis, Maryland. His father owns a restaurant in Annapolis, but he would drive about an hour to a top wrestling high school in Baltimore every day, so it was a lengthy commute.
That year off at Colorado Springs, Jeff, with Terry Brands, talk about the advantage of something like that.
And the resident team. I mean, you're talking about some of the best athletes in the country who are looking for an Olympic bid, and you're in the room with them, and you get to work with them, and you got Brands coaching you, and some of the other coaches that come in, and the teams that come in that are going on tour. What a great experience for him. 4-time state champion. Marable, a 3-time state champion. These are quality youngsters here, and we're going to see a lot more of them.
Marable, great double right there for a 2-point takedown. Go ahead 3-0, the escape right there for Lewnes. Makes it 3-1. We're in the second period, 165, going for 3rd place.
Riding time is not an issue.
Just a few years ago, you didn't see the Missouri singlet in the medal rounds. They weren't there. Brian Smith, we talked about, the head coach of Missouri, doing a great job bringing Missouri into that top 10 fixture.
And Ben Askren was one of the big reasons why. 4-time finalist, 2-time champ. He's now looking for an Olympic bid. And when you have him as your poster boy, I guarantee you, people take notice, kids see it. He had an exciting, funky way to wrestle. He put people on their back, and Missouri prospered. And there's some other great athletes in there too. Pelt, an All-American last year for them as well. So Missouri vying in there with the Big 12, but that's a tough conference with both Oklahomas, Iowa State, Nebraska.
Marable and Lewnes met earlier this year. Marable winning 3-2. So these guys are close. He won 3-2 over Lewnes earlier in the year, and now leads 3-1. 21 seconds left in the second period. We talk about Ben Askren and some of the wrestlers that Brian Smith has recruited. He didn't stay in the state of Missouri. He goes out and he makes the heartland here at Columbia, Missouri, a national recruiting area. I mean, he's all over the place. There's the end of the second period, the score 3-1.
Yeah, another point here, it's being held in St. Louis, the championships. You think that will add something to Missouri's recruiting? And hey, if they're going to permanently make the championships here, that's kind of an advantage.
Well, let's talk about an advantage recruiting-wise. It was here, 4 times previously, 03, 04. That might have had a lot to do with the wrestlers who were in the Missouri singlets today.
That could very well be. I would have to say that's an edge.
The edge right now is Marable's. 3-2 is the score. No riding time advantage, so.
How many times you see that dead zero in the 3rd period? It's not often.
Nice shot. Lewnes able to get him down on the ankle instead of up above the knee, and so can neutralize it. Called a stalemate by the official.
And that's something that has really become prevalent. I'm sure you've seen that, Tim, is that scrambled legs counters. Really wasn't around a lot. Now it seems everybody is reaching over the top, hooking an ankle, pulling it across their chest, rolling, and then they're in that north-south position. And it's something that traditional wrestling never taught. It's almost a new science, a new set of techniques.
The shot by Lewnes almost in on the leg, but Marable able to catch the right arm before it was able to penetrate through and ward off the attack by Lewnes. Defending a 3-2 lead is Marable from Missouri, trying to get the third place medal for the Tiger.
Well, Lewnes needs to get close. 40 seconds now. He's got to start thinking attack, attack, attack. And there he is. He's trying, but he can't solve the riddle of the defense. He needs to beat the hands and the head to get underneath. See Marable's head and his hands, and usually they are in a position where Lewnes cannot score from.
Good look at the freshman from Cornell, one of several freshmen on that team, and as you said, Jeff, some good incoming recruits. So Rob Cole continues to build that Cornell program and make them the beasts of the East.
On the attack, on the attack. Let's go, short time, man, let's go. Put it together. Come on here, man. One guy's attacking the entire time. The entire time. Short time, let's go.
Well, there's a warning, a little too late for any advantage to Lewnes. Nick Marable, the third place winner, and he wins over Cornell's Lewnes. But we talked about Rob Cole doing such a great job over the years at Cornell, and Quint is with Rob.
That's right. Cornell's got a finalist tonight, and Jordan Lean, who pulled off one of the biggest upsets in the tournament. Coach, when he beat Gregor